Hello everyone, this is Heather Wibbles. I'm a licensed massage therapist in Kentucky and Tennessee. I wanted to do another small bit of lower back work. I do a lot of fascial work on my clients. Fascia is sort of the saran wrap that surrounds all the muscles, all the tissues, all the organs. It kind of holds us together. It also directs force up through the body, just as muscles do, but it also can kind of adjust force and move it through the entire body. One of the things that's very helpful for people who have lower back issues is fascial stretching around the sacrum. The sacrum is the small triangular bone that's at the base of your spine. So what I'm going to show you is a really easy way to do that kind of work on yourself. All you're going to need is a wall. What you do first is you back up to the wall. You're going to squat just a little bit so that your knees are bent. So I'm going to squat a little bit and put my back against the wall. And what I'm going to do here is kind of make it so like I'm almost sitting. I'm halfway between sitting and standing. I'm using my legs to press up and flatten the sacrum and the lower back. So instead of having my back arched, I'm going to roll upward just a little bit to see if I can get my lower back as flat as possible. You'll feel a point of contact most likely at the very top of the sacrum, so the bottom of the spine, right where it connects into that triangular bone. What you want to do is flatten your back, feel that point of contact, and very slowly lean your torso forward. You're going to go extremely slowly. Once you start to feel a stretch, and it will feel like a slight pull, it'll feel like the skin and the superficial tissue is kind of stretching. You're going to hold it for 30 seconds to 2 minutes. So again, you start with your lower back flat against the wall. You're going to feel the point where the sacrum connects into the wall. And as you push back with your legs, you're going to hold that point on the sacrum still and lean your torso forward until you feel a good stretch. It might be here when you feel a good stretch. It might be down very low. For me, this is about as far as I can get before I get a good stretch. All I'm going to do is hold that there, relax my arms and my head. I don't want to be curved over. I want my back in a pretty good position and your spine pretty much lined up. And you just slowly lean forward as you get a good stretch. This will stretch the tissue that's on top of the sacrum. There's a huge area of fascia in the back of the sacrum that connects and helps facilitate movement from the legs up into the torso. Once you have done that for about 30 seconds, you can come back up. If you push a little bit harder with your legs, you're going to connect to that same spot with a little bit more pressure, and you can lean forward again. And this time I can go a little bit a little bit further with the stretch. Once you do this kind of stretch, sometimes you'll feel tingly sensations in your legs. Sometimes it'll feel like blood flow and circulation has gotten a little better. If one side of the sacrum is tighter than the other, you can of course lean so you're more on that one side. In this case, I'm leaning so I'm more on the edge and the corner of the left side of the sacrum. I'm just going to lean forward this way. If you also want to do some more stretching that stretches out the tissue laterally from the sacrum, what you can do is flatten your lower back and sacrum against the wall and get that good point of contact on the sacrum. You might have to go a little bit lower to do this, and then roll to the side. And you'll feel a tug laterally on the sacrum. So again, for that one, I put my back flat against the wall, rolled the sacrum under a little bit, got to a good point on the sacrum, and then I'll just turn to the side. When I'm doing this, I'm trying not to move the skin. I'm trying to move the tissue underneath the skin. So I want the skin in place, I want the bones to move underneath it, I want the muscles to move underneath it, but I want the point of contact to be very, very stable and to hold the stretch. So I hope you enjoyed this work. This is a little bit of fascial work you can do on your own to help stretch out the fascial tissue all around the sacrum, into the iliac crest on either side, and some in the lower back. Hope you enjoyed this. This is Heather Wibbles at massagebyheather.com. Thanks so much.